Wow, today is 52nd day. Hmm. Hmm. Sarita Jain, you have joined our workshop of 52 days. Correct, Sarita? Let me imagine how much of lessons we all had learned and how much of knowledge we all have learned. And all the knowledge has been documented and they've all been put on YouTube so everybody can watch whenever you want and learn simple thing so everybody can learn lots of things. Not only you, everybody else can learn about healing. All about healing and non-healing, spirituality, white magic, psychic attack, respiration, wow, kidney, just the thyroid gland. Wow, serious, huh? Spine, back pain, wow, sciatic pain. Can you imagine how much we have done? Yes or no? We have done a lot. Now come and think about it. And then we have to plan something on sugar. We have done uric acid, Yes, done uric acid. Now next will be sugar. And next will be hopefully about food. Sugar. Sugar is very important because I think it's a big issue of sugar all over the world. People don't realize that. Sugar is what? How sugar comes to the body, how sugar becomes to the body, and how these all work. People don't understand whatever. So let's talk about sugar. Sugar will be very interesting. And then we'll talk about the liver, we'll talk about the lungs. Then later with your time we'll do about the large intestine, just a small intestine, things like that. Very interesting, Yes, we've done digestion. We have done skin. Wow. Skin. We've done skin. We have done blood system. We have done kidney and urinary system. We have done immune system. And what's the other system we call it? Immune and I can't, that name always doesn't click on me. Heart. You've done the cardiovascular and the heart. Wow. That's, yes, a lot of topic. Not only the dark side, the white magic, the black magic. I think we should do one on Cool Dev and Cool Devi. I think we should do one on spiritual people. What do you guys think? On spiritual people. When is the time? Yes, thyroid. Even today, just the brains is part 2. I was doing. It's like never ending. So I said part 2. So I still cannot come to the testimonials. I cannot come. So anybody got testimony, you can still put, no problem. Please put testimonials again. Because I'm not able to get to part the testimonials. So I'm just in a part 2, part 3. I'm not sure how long part 3 will be. Wow, this is very serious, no? Because the brain is covering up everything. It's the master control of everything. We were talking about when you go and see people, they talk only about the physical brain. How about the energy brain? How about the emotional brain, the mental brain? Can you understand? So this is the difficult part. People don't realize that. So we are talking about the energy brain. We're talking about the emotional brain, how emotion can affect all the chemicals in the brain. Today, we'll find something out. I have no time to cover everything because we already covered some of it already in the emotional freedom healing workshop. How to heal that. So we'll just talk a little bit about that, and then the emotional freedom healing will talk more about it. Okay? Answer, guys. Very interesting. Yes, I think we covered spirituality and religion in the before we had the class. It was like ask question and answer, Even we also asked for men's problem. The problem is I cannot talk about more detail about sexual problem because young people are also watching. I don't want people to get contaminated with all kind of stuff. I am very open and people may not be so open about talking about this. I might use some words that people aren't happy. In fact, when I first came to India, I said sex chakra. No sir, you can't say about sex chakra. Sex is bad. I said, how come you say the word sex is bad? When I cleared the fly, they asked me, what's a sex? I put male and female. So it's about sex there. So what's the big deal? The form says what sex you are. They didn't ask you gender. Very few people ask you what gender, they ask you what sex, and they put male and female. So why can I call it sex chakra? No, no, no. You should not. Find some other word. I said, no, it's a sex chakra and that's it. Now everyone keep the mouth shut. Okay. One more minute. Then we start sharp at 8:15. Today, one girl called me up. The mother called me up. And she daughter had so much of pain. So much of pain. The daughter had so much of pain. Period pain for a long time. Today is the 22nd of May 2020. We are now doing Prana while healing, explaining and healing nervous and brain system, part number 2. Okay? Before we start, let me call somebody. Let me talk to somebody. She's doing the translation right now. She called me and said, my daughter is having so much of period pain and screaming. I did not use the one to heal. That's the best part. Madam.
Hello, sir.
You called me about 1 o'clock Malaysian time.
Yes, sir.
You say your daughter was having some very serious period pain.
Yes, sir. She is period pain and very much leg pain also, sir.
Leg pain. And then
Yes.
I told her to ask her daughter to call me. I told you it's a lot of emotion, that's all. Correct, madam?
Yes, sir. Emotions and calls from the boys, you are saying.
No, I said before I told you. I said ask her to call me. Correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Correct.
And then she called me and all she did was read woman's affirmation.
Yes, sir. Correct.
And did emotional freedom healing.
Yes, sir.
About how a woman has to go through this lifetime with a lot of period pain and things like that.
Yes, sir.
And then she there are lots of cards coming to her
Yes, sir.
for boys.
Yes, sir. You said that please change her DP also.
I asked her to change her profile picture.
Yes, sir.
When you have this kind of profile picture, when a lot of men will think about her. Yes or not, madam?
Yes, sir. I told so many times, sir. But today she immediately removed that profile picture, sir.
You see how the energy affects young people, madam. I know she wants to look beautiful. She's so snide. She let the hair go out, and she wearing jeans, torn here, torn there. You see how many men will be attracted, madam?
Yes, sir. It's true, sir.
They will be attracted in a negative way, madam, not a positive way.
Yes, sir. That's why I'm saying, sir. But she didn't.
But she learned it the hard way. She learned the hard way, madam. Huh?
Yes, that's what I said to her, sir. God wants to taught you a lesson. Then only you agree with me.
Now she's fine, madam. Huh? Good. You see how we heal that? Simply, I didn't even use the wand, madam. Just emotions.
Yes,
You see,
sir.
imagine, madam.
That's
Imagine, madam. The brain is carrying so much of emotion, and the chemicals cannot be produced by the brain to reduce the pain. This whole workshop today is all about emotion and how the enzyme, the enzyme called endorphin, is not being coming out to heal her. See, every human body has got hormone that will come and heal. But because of emotion, I hate my body. I don't know why I have my period. When you do that, madam, the body is not producing the hormone called endorphin.
okay, sir.
Exactly.
In the morning, what I'm doing, sir, I'm doing healing, but
Yes,
no,
madam. Because of the emotion, the body cannot make the required hormone, which we'll be talking about today. There are so many chemicals being produced by the brains, madam, but people don't understand this thing. Emotion can block this from forming. It will block the cells from working and producing hormones. So that's why it's a beautiful class today. Part 2 and part 3 will be about healing all of these things. Part 1, we had yesterday about the brain and all that. Today about how the brain does its work. How does the neurotransmitters do its work? How they send signals, and that's what we're going to learn today, madam. Okay, madam? And how emotion can block all our healing, how the brain can stop working because of emotions.
Yes, sir, exactly. Today I taught so much, sir.
Good, madam.
How to come out of our emotions and how can it help for reducing our pain.
Correct, madam. So much of pain goes in emotion, so much. You know, one lady came to me, madam, in Mumbai. She's standing there. She said, I got 4th-stage cancer. I asked her, madam, how many times you have said you want to die? She said, many, many times. Okay, now go and die. Finish. Problem solved. Go and die. Now why you crying? Your 4th-stage cancer. Your body's not killing you. You asked for it. You got it. That's all. Go and die and have another life. Now, are you angry because you're a woman? Next lifetime, be born a woman again. You don't balance the karma, madam. Next lifetime, you'll be born a woman again. You'll be born a woman until you accept the life of karma. I'm accepting this divine direction and plan. God has made me a woman this lifetime for something for my soul to learn. Until then, madam, you'll keep on being born a woman.
Yes, sir. Today, my daughter also saying that you said to her that you have to accept your what you are. You said no. That's why she is saying that. Sir told like that you have to accept your what you burn like that. So you first accept and then read the affirmations. She said like that.
And the pain becomes zero, madam.
Yes, sir.
The pain becomes zero. You see how? Yes. Yes, I didn't even heal her. I didn't use the wand. So, madam, immediately the body, the brain produces this chemical endorphins to come and heal the pain. You see, today's class is very interesting.
It's very wonderful, sir.
People should understand what kind of thing coming, madam, what kind of salt. It's not only Panadol, something the body has. The body has its system to do its job. But our emotions are blocking this from even happening in a little way. Okay, madam, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
She's Padmaja. She's the one doing the Telugu translation, somebody else. 2 of them are doing. Thank you, madam. So her daughter had this problem, and all I did was do emotional freedom healing. Remove the stress, remove the thought that she's a woman and she's suffering every month because of this period pain. Because the body cannot heal itself because you're blocking the healing from happening. These cells will work with you if you understand them. You're putting all of this emotion into yourself, and how can it heal you? Okay, guys, thank you very much. So part 2, number 1, midbrain activation. Have you guys heard of midbrain activation before? Has anyone heard of midbrain activation? I was supposed to add it yesterday. I forgot about it, so I'm adding it today. Midbrain activation is something that inside the brain, there is a part of the brain which is not developed. Now the brain will start developing if some of your 6 senses get lost. Let's say you lose your eyes, you lose your ears, breathing, something. So the other senses become much, much more stronger that you'll be able to do things yourself. So by activating the midbrain, even though you can see all of these things, you can start seeing with the eyes closed. And how they do it? They use music, very strong music, various frequencies to go through the ears and travel to the brain, and it goes and activates through the ears, it goes to the cochlea, through the auditory nerve, go down there and go to the midbrain and activate. These are frequencies. And immediately these people can even bicycle, can see books, can read books with the eyes closed, blindfolded. I didn't believe this. So I saw these 2 young boys. They were like, sir, I can do it. I said, are you sure? Then they went, they closed their eyes. I gave them an English book. These guys are Indonesians. They don't speak any English. So they read. They could, whatever they could read, they could not pronounce. They start reading it all. I said, oh my God. These guys can read the book with the eyes closed. And I was like so impressed. So I said, I must go and learn this. The reason why I want to learn this is how I can go and help blind people. People who are already blind, how we can teach them to activate the 3rd brain even much more. You see, when the blind people are blind, their touch becomes very sensitive. They can touch your face and tell who you are. The thing. They will recognize your voice. The voice, they recognize, they know who you are. Because the other 5 senses becomes much more stronger. So I was saying if the midbrain was activated, then the blind people can walk and see things. That was my main interest. So I went to the class. It was very expensive. That's the sad part. It's very expensive. Very expensive. Only rich people can afford it. Young people cannot. So it was a big hotel. Then I went, and the lady came to ask me, "You want to learn?" I said, "Yes." "I guarantee you cannot work. It cannot work on you." I said, "Why? Why it cannot work on me?" She said, "You are more than 30 years, 38 years old. It won't work on you." I said, "Why?" "Because these are only for young children, 12 years and below. We are not them. Because we have been working here for the past 4 years, and we have not got this thing. And how come?" She says, "Only meant for." So I said, "Oh, never mind. I'll pay the money." I sat down. So I sat down. They played in a big studio, huge and loud music. Real loud. All the kids were like sleeping really. Like so much of pain sleeping. Then after half an hour they get up and they do some exercise and start again. And start again. So once all finished, I also joined them. I blindfolded, I also was listening. Okay, so all finished. I sat down and they all closed their eyes. They got balls, colored balls. And everybody could identify the balls. I just couldn't do anything. I couldn't see anything. So these boys, they could smell red color, yellow color, green color, blue color. I asked them, "Hey, how you see?" "No, it smells like strawberry. It smells like chocolate. I can hear something." And they got all the answers. You know, sometimes I'm thinking it is not the brain, but something else coming them and giving the answer. I think something like that. You know, something's happening. These waves will go inside and open up something, and something comes together. I was thinking in that manner. But anyway, that's not a matter. Let's watch this. Huh? I did it to a young girl. She was only about 7 years old. I got the music from a friend of mine. I put it on tape, make her listen for 1 hour, and after finishing, I blindfolded her. I double blindfolded her, and I started doing this. This is the video. Okay, let's watch. Okay, we got Tilani here. Tilani just did midfield activation. That's how to the voice. Okay. Now we're going to cover her eyes. Okay, you can hardly see anything. So I'm going to cover it now. All the way down. That. So double folding it. Cannot see properly. I'm going to double fold. I'm closing at the bottom. Make sure she cannot see anything. Okay. Can you see, ma? Can you see anything? Yeah. So now I have a small balls here. Small balls. And I'm going to show her. I'm going to give her one ball now, and I'm going to tell me what color it is. Pink color. Okay. Put the pink. I'm going to put another color now. Come on. What color? Final tell me what color it is. Green. Good. You got a green. Give another one here. What color is the ball? Blue. Very good. Give another one here. What color? Red. Very good. Get all the color right. One more. Huh? Orange. We've got all the colors right. Okay, very good. Now I'm going to give you two colors. I'm going to give you one, two color, another I'm not going to show you. Okay? Tell me what colors are those.
Is it different?
They are different colors, yes.
Orange.
Orange, good.
And this is green.
Green, very good. Now I'm going to do something that you have never seen before. You have not seen this. I'm going to take them. Something you've never seen before. I'm going to show you something which is not the one. I'm going to trick you now. What is this? What color is this?
This is
Yellow. Very good. I'm going to give another color now. I'm going to give you something like this now. Tell me what color is it?
green.
Yeah, it's a bit like green. Okay, never mind. You got it like green. It's like a dark grey green. Next one. Next color. Blue. Very good. Now I'm going to something different now. I'm going to give you something here. What color is this?
banana.
Yeah, what color is it?
That is a yellow.
Yellow color. Very good. Now I'm going to give you another one. Okay, what color is this?
Orange.
Huh?
Orange.
It's an orange. It's an orange color thing. Very good. So you got an orange color thing. Yes, very nice. You got it correctly. We got orange color thing. So we're going to put orange color now. I'm going to another one here. What color is this?
The ball is white.
White. It's a ball, and you know it. This one here. That's it. That's what is this? What color is that?
White.
White. Very good. You seem to got everything right, and I'm going to do something else.
Like a green.
Hmm?
Like a green.
Like a green color. Okay, very good. You're going to hold on now. Hold on. I'm going to do something different for you now. Okay, I'm going to give you something. It's a piece of video. There's some words. You think you can read them? Look properly.
Real.
Yeah, it's a real thing. There's some writing on there. You think you can read the writing?
Maybe real.
Well, yes, it's wild. Can put something else. Something else. Tell me what is this? Can you see a picture of a Can you see anybody's face there? Can you see anyone's face? Look properly.
Green.
Like a grandfather. Yeah? Very good. You see like a grandfather. Wonderful. You see? This is a man of a very old man's picture there. It's called an Indian currency called Mahatma Gandhi. Okay? So how it happened is something to do with mid-brain activation, or something is giving them all the answer. I see this one soul coming there, giving them the answer. One soul was there. A very good soul has come to give you the answer. Okay? Now, that's it. Huh? Let's do more. Now, this Shirat Karat, I'm unmarried. Whenever I have chosen someone for marriage, he declined my proposal. My Reiki grandmaster said I have suffering from black magic. Please help me remove. Madam, your Reiki grandmaster don't remove black magic. Grandmaster, not master, grandmaster. He doesn't remove black magic. Can you ask him how to remove the black magic, please? They are all grandmasters, madam. I'm just Mr. Siva only. Grandmaster is so much more powerful. Yes or no? Grandmaster say you got black magic, but black magic cannot go off. Please go and ask the grandmaster. What are you? Are you also Reiki? Are you also a Reiki practitioner? What level are you? You're just normal Reiki, level 1, level 2, level 3, or are you also Reiki master and then he's a grandmaster? Who give all his work grandmasters, madam? Who give them? They put themselves, or somebody give them? Master means, okay, because they got many masters, then you got one guy, it's like a headmaster. In a school you got headmaster, then you got lot of teachers, then you got students. This is the headmaster for all the teachers. The grandmaster is the master of all the Reiki masters. I'm not sure what all these grandmasters all do about it. You can't see the whole screen. I want to get pregnant as soon as possible. Wow. I want to get pregnant as soon as possible. Why get pregnant as soon as possible, madam? Guys, all of you, are your screens okay? My screen looks fine here today. My screen looks okay. How about your screens? Anybody have problem with the screen? So I can go and adjust my screen. Okay. Now, remember, yesterday we talked about this one a little bit. Now I want to go through it to make sure everybody understands how Prana violet healing technique can be used to heal your nervous system and your brain. Okay. Number 1, aura cleansing. Okay, you take the wand and you do aura cleansing on the patient right in front and in the back. That you must do at least minimum 2 times a day. Okay. Next, you do Ida Pingala. Okay. Ida Pingala, remember, it will just go and heal the parasympathetic and the sympathetic system. Okay, that's what we call the aura or ida pingala balancing. You balance the right and left side of the flow of the nadis called a parasympathetic and the sympathetic nervous system. Autonomous nervous system. Yeah, that's the word. The autonomous nervous system is the one that the prana violet healing will heal. Is the one. Okay. Next, checking for cords, BM, white magic, curse, and this all very important. If you have one of these things, you cannot proceed. This will have to go. White magic, black magic, cords will go. Today is new moon. Everyone forgot about new moon today because we will be having classes today. We will remove all the dark energy on new moon today. Please have your calendar available wherever you are. We'll use the calendar today. We'll energize the calendar to be more powerful again. Okay? Right. Thank you very much. Next, read the affirmation of forgiveness. So you must, after doing this or before that, you must read the affirmation to make sure that you have asked forgiveness and sincerely deep inside you, you're forgiving everybody, and also you're also asking forgiveness for whatever wrong that you may have knowingly or unknowingly committed in this lifetime and lifetime before this. That's number 3. Next, sit for the PM, white magic and soul element today, like what we're doing right today for everybody. Next, heal all the 7 major chakras, then chakras on the head region, which is called the Ajna chakra, back head chakra, forehead chakra, temple chakras, jaw minor chakras. Okay, you must heal all the chakras of the head region. Okay, Ajna chakra, back head chakra, crown chakra is part of 7 chakras, right temple, left temple chakra, right jaw minor chakra, left jaw minor. The right jaw minor chakras are the one that allows the blood to flow on the right side and left side of your head. So it's very important to understand this jaw minor chakra. It's very important to understand. Okay. Next, continue. Heal pituitary gland, hypothalamus, thalamus, and pineal gland. Okay, you must heal them. Next, heal part of the brain that requires the healing. You say healing one becomes powerful as required to heal part of the brain that requires healing, because you do not know where it works. You don't know, maybe there's so many parts, a small part here, small part here, small part here. Each one has got its own part for speech, for sight, for taste, for hearing. Everything is different. So you do not know. But the one will take the energy according to what is required by your soul. It will go. Your soul will take the energy and start. That's how it works. That's how PVH works. The soul himself, who is the owner of this body, will know what to do. It's the mind that corrupts the thing from happening. Oh, I don't believe in this. I don't believe. This piece of pie. Don't be kidding. So the mind is blocking the soul. The soul is around us. So give him one tight slap. Bloody fool. Shut up, you. I know what to do. So mind is blocking everybody with so many things. There's a whole trouble. So PVH is not about the mind. We want to dissolve the mind. We want to neutralize the energy of the mind and get the soul to start healing in the physical body. Okay? Because the one that's going to go tomorrow after that is the soul. Next, palm chakras to make sure all energy goes away. Next, soul chakras, right? Root chakra. This is very important. Tomorrow, you can join our class tomorrow in bed yoga. We'll teach you how to do all of these things tomorrow. Very easy, very simply. Okay? So join us. It's very simple. At 10 o'clock Malaysian time, it'll be about 7:30 Indian time. Okay? So you can join us and follow and do all this healing. Okay? Right. Next, heal the stomach, heal the liver, heal the intestine, the kidneys, and conscience, because these are all part of the one that make the whole blood very acidic, very dirty. So the liver, the intestine, the large and small, the kidneys are the one. You must heal them all one by one. It's very important, my friend. The blood has to be clean. Whatever the blood is taking is sending to the brains. So it's deposit there, uric acid, everything goes there. It's not say, oh, it doesn't say, oh, the brain must be clean up, and there's no filter in between the head and the brain. It's only the kidneys. Understand? So you must be very, very careful how it works. Okay? Right. Next, do PVH breathing. Breathing is very important. No, like touching the nadi here, touching nadi here, it activates the brains on both sides. It's very important to do that. So that's why the breathing is very important, because breathing not only bring good oxygen, not only remove the carbon dioxide and lessing form of carbonic acid in the blood system, also it takes the prana. It takes the prana into your cell to help you rejuvenate all your cells. That's what we want to tell you to do. Okay? So breathing is very important. Next, because the brain has got milk and they all are working very hard and they need to get rejuvenated. Very important. Okay? Next, do emotional freedom healing where required. Do emotional freedom healing. Like this girl today, this morning we healed her. I never used to want. I just did emotional freedom healing so that the brain can send the endorphins, the body's natural chemical for pain, to go and heal the pain in the uterus area. And within minutes, the pain becomes zero. Unimaginable. So she was suffering from emotional pain. That's all. The emotion was blocking the pain from happening. Similarly to every person, a lot of emotions are blocking such a way that the brain cannot produce the endorphins and all the other hormones to relieve the pain. Endorphin is what we call as a natural painkiller of the body. How to make it work? Have you messed up your blood system? If all the toxic energy, that the whole body is toxic? Or is it because your emotion is so strong that your body is not working as you want it to work? Or it doesn't want to work because of all the emotion? Exactly, my friend. Listen to me. The body is wonderful. It's very powerful. Divine has made the body so powerful. Okay? Right. Next, change of diet is required. Diet is very important in Prana Violet Healing's workshop. Diet is very important in the Prana Violet Healing's workshop. And diet is one of the main things. If all these guys you go and learn about healing and all, and they don't talk about diet, it's not going to work. You're just going to waste your money and come back. Huh? You eat all the things, you put all the stupid things inside, you think it's going to work? You take 2 coffees, 3 coffees, 4 coffees around, you think your healing is going to work? No such thing. They just want you to come and join the organization, do this level, that level, this level, that level, a grandmaster, take money, but no diet control. What's going to happen? How are you going to come out of it? Huh? How? Right. Next, follow bed yoga. Tomorrow, we'll do dancing. Come and watch how you can dance and how your hormones all will start to move when you start dancing, because you're happy. You're listening to the music you like and you're dancing yourself, and imagine how much of energy will flow and how much of hormones will be produced when you do exercises, especially dancing to the song that you like. That's the most important, my friend. It's a catch. Next, aura cleansing. How we can cleanse the aura and how we can remove all the negative energy all around us. It's very important to understand the simple concept of aura cleansing. Okay? Like this. Purpose of aura cleansing, the aura will be very dirty. You're going to clean the aura at least once in the morning and once in the evening. Sometimes for people got fever, you got to do it every 2 hours or 1 hour. Like I told people who got affected by coronavirus, the temperature will go up, start healing front and back. You must remove all the toxic energy that's generated by our body. Our body wants to heal. They take the prana and they throw out. So you're helping it by throwing all the prana faster. That's all we do here. Okay? Next. The wand will remove all unwanted energy from this place. Next. Yes, come tomorrow. Dancing. 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. After 1 o'clock, after 1 hour, we'll be dancing. Who want to dance? Dance with me. Happy hormones. Yes. You'll find a lot of happy hormones today coming on. Okay? Relax. Once the prana is cleansed, let the prana will flow and smoothly and rectify any health issue in the physical body. Right? Now, this is how the aura will look. It will be very dirty. For a very dirty flush. So you got to clean the aura. You got to clean. How are you going to clean? With a healing wand called aura cleansing. Right. That's how you do it. All the front side, top to bottom, top, and you do all the 4 sides. Very simple, very easy. Nothing complicated. You can do it in less than 1 minute. Front and back. That's it. Just front and back. No in the back. That's all. Today, we have improved by saying the front and back is enough. We are making it simpler and simpler and simpler and simpler. Okay? Right. Very good. Now, next step, we're doing Ida Pingala, balancing. Okay? Now, Ida Pingala, balance flow of energy on the left and right side of the human body. That means it's cleaning the autonomous nervous system. The autonomous nervous system is a bunch of wonderful and so much of nerve cell, peripheral nerve, your cranial nerve, your brains, all. And you want to clean them. You want to make sure they work well in the energy form. See, it comes from the energy and goes down there. In fact, all the chakras are part of the ganglion. They are there and going to each and part of the ganglions. And that's why each of the chakras has got endocrine glands. Here the sex area, sex chakra, navel chakra has got the adrenal glands, and ladies got this one. Men probably got the pancreas and the liver, and you're coming here to the heart, the thymus gland, throat chakra, ajna, pituitary gland, all, and then the crown. So all of these things are part of the whole system. They're all ganglions, the nervous ganglion. That's where something is happening, something is rotating on the outside. Okay, very simple. Don't complicate yourself. Okay, very simple. Okay. Now, by doing Ida Pingala, I'm holding myself here. I'm doing for myself now. Now, this is my ajna. I'm coming down. Now, it's going to turn. It's going to heal all the energy on my right side of my brain. I'm coming like that, stopping here, and coming to Pingala Nadi, coming U-turn, Ida Nadi, and now coming to my left side of my brain, coming with Ajna Chakra. Starting again, Ajna Chakra, coming down, going down Pingala Nadi, Ida Nadi, coming left side of the brain, and going to Ajna. Starting again, coming down, stopping, Pingala Nadi, Ida Nadi, coming down, and say Shushumna, the central nadi, the spine. Now we are cleaning the spine now. 3 times. Finish. 15 seconds. That's it. Your migraine pain can become 0. And people who are left hand and left hand once are heavy, all will start to change because you just clean the autonomous nervous system. Now the nervous system starts flowing freely on both sides of the body. Okay? To make it more dynamic, for all of you guys to understand better, like this. Like this. Okay, so can you imagine how much of nerves are going down? Can you imagine? The spine is carrying it all from the brain, it's coming down to the spine and going down to the legs. So the Pingala Nadi is here, the Ida Nadi is here, the Shushumna is here. Okay, so my wand comes like this and come down. I'm cleaning all these things, all the ganglions are going down, making U-turn here, coming to sciatic nerve, going down here and going around. So now I'm cleaning all of these things. Can you imagine? Can you imagine how many neurons are there? How much of billions of chemicals have to be produced by the body to make this nerve system? Even if I touch something, if I touch my leg here, the system must go now to my brain and tell me something is touching, and I will look. Hey, something's happening. It's something very hot here. I will go around and I will look. Oh, so what kind of sensors that take the heat? What sensor for the touch? Mosquito biting. Some sound, some loud sound coming. So all that is all going to the brain and coming back and making you look back. So all these things working automatically through this system, the autonomous nervous system. Something's flying, I'm closing my eyes, I'm moving away. It's done automatically. Who is doing? This system is doing. So we have to clean the system with a healing wand. Divine has given a wonderful tool to do this cleaning. Very simple. Okay guys, thank you very much. I hope you understand clearly what I'm talking about the Ida Pingala. I'm doing it very well so everybody understands the diagram and all. What does the Ida Pingala means? So please, it take you only about 15 seconds to one Ida Pingala for yourself. If you cannot do that, I'm sorry. All friends cannot see your face. Really? A little bit cannot see, huh? Let me go adjust the camera a little bit. Hopefully you can see my face now. Okay, so now that's what I mean by Ida Pingala balancing. Next, we saw this yesterday. The two thing is a Greek thing, not an Indian thing. So the word Kundalini doesn't arise from here. It's a Greek thing. Okay, they found there's something flowing down there. They put like a coil snake, and they say when this thing becomes normalized, then the soul will fly away. Okay, to reach this achievement of both the Ida Pingala, the autonomous nervous system become good, and then you fly up. That's what they say. They put a wing and they fly up. It's of the Greece. Okay, that's all, huh? Right, next, we saw this yesterday. Same thing, Then we have to do it balances the autonomous nervous system, the sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous system. Okay? Now, you see the whole bunch of nerves going from the right side and left side of the body. It is going. A lot of work happens, my friend, unimaginable. It's all like ganglions. They're like ganglions. Ganglions stuck there. Like this. It's a cranial nerve. From there, it goes to each and every part. So, healing the backache chakra is very, very important. You got to take the wand and say, healing wand. After Ida Pingala, you can go and do extra work. Heal my backache chakra. Sometimes even for people who have got a lot of issue of tinnitus and smell problem, and also you maybe have to try to heal this part, because signal from this area must go to this side and go to the brain. So maybe the signals are not going down there. That's why the auditory nerve, the olfactory nerve, the optic nerve, the smell nerve, all this is going down there. So you got to take the wand and heal this part. Even muscle pain, start healing that portion. Okay, right? Understand, my friends? So nerve system from the back, head goes to every part of the facial and head region, and also to some part of your organs. Okay, see how complicated it is. Okay, next, healing the cranial nerve, right? Heal the back head chakra. Heal the back head chakra to heal the cranial nerve. Okay, it's very important, huh? It's very important to understand this, because from here, all things go to the face, and the face is a very important thing. Okay, next, see the autonomic nervous system. See, this is all the ganglions, all these ganglions. So we've got to heal the Ida Pingala, will heal all of these things. The autonomous and also the sympathetic and parasympathetic nerve system. Okay, right. Now, this is the system happening automatically. Next is the Ida Pingala. I'll do it fast one. Okay, you can always go and check the Ida Pingala from our YouTube. Very simple, very easy. Everyone can do that. Okay. But you need a healing wand to do that. Please understand this. Healing wand is required for do this. You cannot do, I'll use my hand. It doesn't work. For us all. Okay, I think everything is fine now. I can see myself. Right. Good. So next, how much to do the Ida Pingala? How much Ida Pingala do? Once a day, twice a day. Okay. Number one is you can do it anytime. Just 1 cycle is fine. If you're healthy, 1 cycle is fine. Or 2 times a day. Now, let's say 2 times a day. Next, if you have migraine problem, do 4 times a day. Morning, afternoon, evening, and before you sleep. If you have a regular migraine problem. Okay? Remember, migraine can also be because of acidic stomach. So heal the acidic stomach. Okay? It doesn't mean that your stomach is fine. You must heal the acidic stomach as well. Okay? Next, the stroke patient do it every 1 or 2 hours. For stroke patient, do it every 1 or 2 hours for stroke patient. Because you really need, because sometimes the cells in the brains are dead. So you must do more often, so more prana will go down there and help the cell to rejuvenate. Okay? Remember, food is also very important. Food is very important. Okay? Next, for Parkinson, Alzheimer's, and dementia, do every 1 hour. It's very serious. Parkinson, Alzheimer, dementia, do it every 1 hour. Okay? Next for balance breathing. So after you finish that, you can also do balance breathing for 2 minutes. Remember the balance breathing? You got 2 minutes. That will help you a lot. Help you a lot in terms of the brain. Because when I touch my nose here, my right side of my brain get activated. When I touch my left side of my brain, my right side get activated. So when you do the balance breathing, this activates on both sides, and lot of prana will rush to that part of the body. Remember, that's how it works. Okay? Very good. Type the breathing, simple breathing, prana breathing, and balance breathing. We talked in detail in the respiratory workshop. We forgot about the respiratory workshop. We have finished that. So go and check on that. How the whole thing done is the YouTube. How I'm not going to go too much into this. Right. Inhale. That's how you do. Inhale means stomach out, abdomen out. So diaphragm must go and become big. Inhale is when you go. Inhale. Exhale is when you go down. Inhale out. Inhale. Like I'm now inhaling out. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. You can see this when somebody is sleeping. Your husband or your wife or even a small child. Watch how they breathe. That's the natural breathing when everybody sleeps. But not in normal time. We are just doing shallow breathing. At night, the breathing is so much in order to rejuvenate all the cells in our body. So it's very important to sleep well in the night. Okay? Right. Next, exhale. This is what you do. Okay? Don't worry about this. Now, Kejri Mudra is because you put a tongue on the palate. If you do the tongue on the palate like this, it helps a lot to make the energy flow better. That's all. It connects the front and the back of the energy. It's what we call Kejri Mudra. Okay? Right. Simple breathing is simply just healing in, healing out. Okay? Prana, like healing in and healing out. That's all. Healing in, healing out. That's all. Okay? Complex. That's all. Okay? Next, the prana breathing is when you do a lot of prana, you do some count. Okay? Like this. I'm just going to show you, but you don't have to follow this. Okay? I am now, you must take your heartbeat or no need. I'm doing this now. No. So I'm doing this now. Huh? I'm inhaling. Stop. Start again. Huh? I'm inhaling. Stop. 1, 2, 3. Exhale. Stop. Inhale. Stop. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. You can count if you want, or you can do mental counting, or just feel like doing it. Do a long one. Stop for half the time. Exhale, long one. Stop for half time. And inhale, long one. That's all. Inhaling and exhaling. Very simple, very easy. Everybody can do this. Everyone can do this. Okay? Very simple. Okay? Right. Like this. Huh? So count. You can do 8, 4, 10, 5, 20. The more longer you become, the more difficult it becomes. So 6, 3, 4, 2. Up to you guys. Up to you. It's really not necessary, but I'm just saying it's called prana breathing. When you stop breathing, the prana will come to the chakras. They call it chakra breathing also. The prana will flow through chakras and go into your body. That's why yogis can stay for a long time. They do very long breathing and they stop for a while. They slowly exhale. But you cannot do much work. Huh? You need oxygen. You need to do a lot of work. People like yogis, they sit down. They got nothing much to do. They can sit down all day. 1 meal enough. Huh? They are fine. They can do it. But we don't have to do that. Okay? Right. Next, very important, balanced breathing is very important. This helps the brain a lot. Right side, left hand. I'm just going to show you because you're in this class, or you can go and check in the other class. I am doing myself. I am right-handed. I close my right nostril. Tongue on the palate. Huh? Tongue on the palate. Right. Inhaling. Inhaling. Stop. Exhaling. Stop. Inhaling. Stop. Exhaling. Stop. Inhaling. Stop. Exhaling. Okay. For 2 minutes. Migraine people, keep on. If you have migraine at that time, keep on doing. Your migraine can become zero. So migraine, not to do with acid stomach. Okay. You keep on doing. You'll be amazed to see your pain can become zero. But if you're constantly having migraine throughout the year and all, do it 4 times a day. I've seen people suffer a lot from migraine. Prana, while healing, will make sure that nobody in this world suffer from migraine pain. That's our intention. Without medicine, without touching, we will teach you how to do it yourself, just by balanced breathing. And next, with the one, Ira Pingala, heal the stomach, your migraine pain will be zero. If it's still there, heal the jaw manager. Papa, done. Finish. Migraine pain. Very easy. Okay? Right. Understand, my friends? That's it. Now, if you want to do another extra. Okay, you do like this. Okay? Okay, now I'm closing now. I'm inhaling. 8 count. Stop 4 count. Exhale. 4 counts. Inhale. 8 count. Both stop for 4 counts. Exhale for 8 counts. Hold. 4 counts. Inhale for 8 counts. Wait for 4 counts. Exhale for 8 counts. Wait. 4 counts. Sorry. Inhale. easier, like this. Inhale. 4 counts. Exhale. 8 count. 4 counts. Inhale. Exhale. Close. Wait. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 6, 8, 4, 8, 4, 10, 5, 10, 5, 12, 6, 12, 6, up to you. Okay? You have the time, do it. The more you do it, the more the brains get activated. The prana will go and rejuvenate all the cells. How? By balanced breathing, you can remove your migraine. All this will help. Parkinson, dementia, Alzheimer's, all will help. But start doing. As you grow older and older, because all the food we have eaten throughout the life, it could have gone and damaged our cells in many ways. So we are the one who should be responsible and start doing it. Okay? Good. Fantastic. Easy. Now, instead of healing one for brain, for the brain issue, healing one becomes powerful to heal the chakra. One chakra. Let's say, heal my soul after oral cleansing, heal my solar plexus. Heal by this. Heal by this. Tomorrow, if you come and join our workshop on bed yoga, you will understand much better. You'll be able to do it yourself. Okay? Right. Thanks. Condition chakra. Okay? And then heal the required part of the brain. Whatever you want to brain, whatever you want to heal. But remember, finish all the chakras first and then go part of the brain. Autistic children, you can do this very much because they need a lot of help in the brain region. The brain must rejuvenate. Before that, you must make sure they don't have any form of dark energy, nothing stopping them from getting healed. Once the dark energy is healed, then you start healing. Okay? It's very important to understand that. Okay? Right. Very good. Next. The blood carries everything to the brain. Everything. So please keep the blood clean. The blood has to be clean. It carries everything. It carries the uric acid, carries carbon dioxide, carbonic acid, whatever you're putting inside. All the fat, all the cholesterol, all whatever you call it, it's all going to all the salty food, all the sugar, the glucose, extra glucose, all are going to go there, my friend. You cannot run away. You can't say my blood to my brains are clean, but other parts are dirty. There's no such thing. The blood will go to each and every cell. It will carry with it whatever that's coming from the liver, whatever that's not being filtered by the kidneys, and everybody go there. From the large intestine, all the smelly stuff will all go. So please keep it clean. The large intestine is very dirty. A lot of things will absorb and go down there. When you let the gas go, you know how it smells. The blood can also absorb all the gas and take it inside. It's just an absorption medium. And they have to be clean throughout the thing. You drink alcohol, alcohol will go through your thing and go from the mouth itself and go, and alcohol will be carried right up to the brains. Right up to the brain. You know, people smoke marijuana, they smoke through the lungs, and it's much more faster. It goes faster. They go there, they do this, it goes right to the nose, and from the nose it goes to the brain. But they want quick. They don't want to wait. Alcohol is slow. Alcohol must go to the stomach and go to the liver and go to the blood. But the drugs, they just take, they go. That's it. They do that. They want to make sure all goes inside. It goes from the nose right up to the brain immediately to the olfactory nerves. So they get immediate reaction. They feel nice. It's a feel nice drug. Oh, I feel like flying. I feel so great. You know. What the body wants to do, it cannot do because of all emotion. So now you find something else by the name of drugs, marijuana, heroin, whatever, ASD, LSD, whatever you call it, and all going to ice, drugs, and everything going inside. You understand? So it goes through the brain very fast, through the nose, to the every part. So it's smoking, like smoking. They smoke. You know, I got my friends who smoke marijuana. They smoke marijuana, they keep it. They keep it. You know why? They want the whatever smoke that goes inside, stay in the lungs and get absorbed totally before they go. Funny guys, isn't it? Whatever they absorb is going to the heart first. And from the heart it's going to all over the body. Can you imagine how the heart is struggling with all this gas and everything else? Understand, my friend? So I don't know why people are so excited about all of these drugs. Okay. Next, look at this lady. Watch what she said. Watch her.
Name, madam.
Veena Thakkar.
Your name is?
Veena Thakkar.
We are now in Mumbai.
Yes.
It's the 16th of June 2019.
Yes, sir.
You want to share something? What do you want to share, madam?
My son was in deep depression. He came out 90%.
My son was in deep depression. He came out 90%.
Some soul.
We remove
Now
some
it's
salt
Very
from her.
nice.
Good, madam.
Now he's going for a work. Even I leave my rheumatoid arthritis 85%. Now it's remained from this palm to this palm only. All is clear. Thank you.
85% gone, madam.
Yes, sir.
How do you change your food?
Yes.
Tell every Indian to change your food, madam.
6 months. I did not
I
get
tell
dal and
everybody.
chawal. He said don't eat rice
Tell
and chawal.
everybody, madam. I shout, madam. Who listening to me? Change the food. Stop the bloody rice. Stop the... What, madam?
Rheumatoid
Dal.
arthritis. Dal and
Stop.
chawal, you
Stop
have
it.
to eat. And salty and sweet biscuits.
You have to stop. You have to
Maida is
stop.
always bad.
Huh? You have to stop. You stop. In 6 months, things will change. Then manage it. Do it properly. You'll be clear. Your food is the biggest problem that you're having right now in India. But who listens, madam? Who listens?
We will. Those who will listen will get
You get
result.
it, that's all.
Otherwise,
Go and listen. Change your food.
No medicine for rheumatoid arthritis.
No, madam.
No
No medicine for anything. Just
Arthritis,
symptoms,
no
symptoms, symptoms only. Not for headache, not for tooth pain, not for period pain. Nothing. Just painkillers and that's all they give you. Even for back pain. Yesterday, how many people had back pain, madam?
So many.
Exactly. Almost 70% had back pain and everybody's fine today. Why? The black magic is gone. You have to change. Next, very important is the food. Why you eat South Indian food? Okay. What about again? Ankle knee pain again. So what do I do?
All joints pain will come if you will not stop eating dal chawal.
Exactly.
And South Indian food.
Exactly. When are you going to change?
South Indian.
When are you going to change now?
Sambar में वो कितनी दाल things not good for us.
Exactly, madam. Not only good for them, madam.
Yes.
It's not good for them, but now the food is coming here now, and it's so famous. Every restaurant have got dosa, vada, and idli. 24 hours, night and day and lunch. These are the order only. And there you go and shout. Stop eating. At least you can eat bread. They got nothing to eat.
They cannot.
You can eat bread. They have no chapati or roti. They have nothing. Yes, there's too many rice. This, that,
Rice
that.
and rice.
That's what happened. Huh? Like that, friends. This is what I need to tell people, madam. You can change if you start with your food. So no chawal, that means rice. No dal. Exactly. 6 months and she's almost 80% cured.
Yes. Only this pump is remained. Otherwise, I was unable to get up from my bed also. Yes, I
She said it, madam.
myself.
So now
When I
it's,
came to Dadar to Sarna, at the time I cannot be sit on the chair also. Very difficult for me. Now I am a teacher. I am not teacher, only teacher. Teaching everyone previous, and I am very much happy with this. Very much happy.
no, madam, please start getting a palm chakra.
Yes, sir.
Palm chakra, heal. Next, madam, heal your stomach, heal your liver. You still have little bit of acid, 10% acidity, that's all. Start healing. Eat more alkaline food. Increase the alkaline reserve in your body and you'll be fine. Okay? Simple. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Imagine what she's saying. She had rheumatoid arthritis. She couldn't get up from the bed. She couldn't walk. She was the class in Dadar. She was there, sit down there, and she wouldn't come near me. I have removed all the dark energy in the class, and I told everybody in India, why are North Indians eating South Indian food? Isn't there enough problem in South India that you want to have their problem, knee pain and everything else? 3 days dal, 3 days idli, dosa, every day masala dosa. You think it's squeezing? For the mouth, yes, not for your body. And this woman went, and 6 months she stopped eating all rice, stopped eating all of this dal, and she cured almost 85% of a rheumatoid arthritis where there was no cure by medical world. She stopped diet. How many people tell you about this, about diet? You just go down there, painkiller, 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 injection for 1 week, injection 1 month, and come back again. And it just goes on and on. Why don't anyone tell them to stop eating all of this food? I don't understand why. It's so simple and easy. Stop your pickles. And she stopped. And the son had a lot of issues with depression. And they had so many souls. The brain, people give you medicine for brain and brain and brain. Depression, brain, brain, brain. There were souls with him. We remove the soul, the boy is 90% better, now he's going to work. Can you imagine if you're a mother, you have a son who is not able to go to work, you're depressed, how are you going to manage? This boy has to grow up and take care of himself. It is easy, my friends, to have children who are depressed and all these issues because they are souls and curse and black magic. It is easy. Why can't the other people understand this whole world about all of these things and treat them properly and not just give them depression pills and anxiety pills and just go on and on? When are you going to come to this teaching about there are souls in this world? When? I just don't understand. We feel so many people. And why are not people learning about all of these things? Why are you still running to all of these temples and all of these gurujis and all when they are not able to do anything on this thought? I don't understand why you do this. Why can I look it down and sit down? Is there a curse in my family? Am I doing something wrong? Did I upset somebody in this lifetime or lifetime before this? And how do I find a solution to this upset? How can I find a solution? Then, until then, you're never going to get. If you don't stop your diet, it's not going to happen. If you don't keep your body clean, you don't keep your blood clean, it's going to mess up every system in your body. Right from your kidney, right from your liver, right from your brains. Nobody can help you. That woman, I have got many women have gone back home and changed their food and they started walking. They're so much better now. When are you going to do it? Simple as that. And don't complain about, oh, my knee is paining, sir, my knee is paining, sir, neck paining, sir. Simple like that. Like this morning, we just feel emotion of a young girl, a 27-year-old girl, and the period became 0. Is it so difficult to talk about emotion and telling her, please forgive yourself for whatever wrong thought you have had about your period? That's all I did. And the period became 0. The mother is here. The mother is now Francis. She called me this afternoon. I said, ask your daughter to call me just emotion. There's no other cause. There's no blackmail. Just emotions. Okay? And then, other way to keep the blood clean. Liver flush. Just do 1-2 times a year. Not every day. Not every month. Just once or twice. That girl who had got pimple, she did 3 times in a row. And all went off. That means the body is so toxic. All the fat has come all over pores and become infected and become acne. And the fat in the blood is also going to other parts of the body. They deposit here. Some which are not able to deposit, where will they go? So digestion is not right. The liver is not doing its work. Maybe there are a lot of liver issues. So by doing the liver flush, the liver becomes clean. Okay? Next, bubble enema. Do bubble 2 times a day. Understand? Yesterday, one girl from Singapore, a 7-year-old girl, she do enema. She has a lot of issues with the thing, and she might become fine. So she went to the enema, and she took divine fire herself. This big stuff of thing came out like a sausage came out from the body. She got shocked. I said, Mama, she called the mother and father, look what came out from my intestine. It's constipation. Today's children eat a lot of funny things. Sausages, cheese. So much of things happen. And very few are eating vegetables. Too much of processed food. Too fine. The body is lumping them up together. And the system cannot think, oh, something's wrong here. It cannot sense it's full. It stays there. It takes away all the water. And you're drinking all kind of water, all kind of stuff. The body needs more water. It's not able to start taking all the water from the large intestine. And the feces become so hard. The mother even sent me the photograph of the feces. She sent me. So how important is this thing all about? The brain system works on the whole body. If the ball toxic, it all goes down there. Next, strict diet control is very important. Okay? Now, other important parameters to the body to produce the required chemical. Okay, now, the producing chemicals are very important. Number 1, your body pH. 7.3, 7.4. So where did all this lime and all this vinegar and all come into the whole place? I don't understand. I cannot figure out. Is there a chemical machine here that changes all from 8 to from 5 or 1.5 to 2 acid to 7.4, 7.4? I'm very interested to know what machine is this. Whatever these guys are all telling in the internet, I want to know what machine inside the body will call your saliva. Yes, your saliva, but how much of saliva is required to do the job? How much of saliva? You have enough saliva to put 1 glass of lime juice inside and convert it back into 7.3. You have enough saliva? I'm very interested to know that. A small baby, a 5-month-old baby, or maybe a 6-month-old baby who can sit down. You start feeding her. The saliva will start coming out here. The saliva will come. Lots of saliva will come from them. Why? Because the esophagus and the stomachs are very fragile. They're just growing. So the body is automatically protecting but making sure everything that goes inside is going alkali. So all the mothers who are sitting down every morning and taking one glass of lime juice, give one to your daughters, your babies also. Let's see what happens. Give it to your baby. Let's see what happens. Give it to a small baby. Come baby, internet says very good. Let's take some lime juice. Put a spoon, start giving lime juice. Let's see what happens. Very funny people, huh? I don't understand. Whatever people say, just follow. Some doctors are also saying that. Doctors are saying, oh, you must have lime juice. Very good. It's the most alkaline juice. Most alkaline juice. I just cannot figure out how it becomes. Because no monkeys eat that. No squirrel eats that. No animals eat that. Only the human two-leg animal eat, because internet says that. If somebody is trying to promote lemon all over the world. Now today you go to Malaysia, you go to a village, they're selling lemon there. They're selling lemon. Not the Malaysian lime. Nuh-uh. We want lemon. Lemon. We want lemon. Lemon come from Australia, come from some country. We want lemon. We don't want lime tak jadi. Mau lemon. Mana lemon? Lemon. Yellow color lemon. Green or cannot. See how they do all the marketing, my friend? Who's suffering? Okay. Right. Next. Body temperature. 37. Today, everybody in many countries, no body temperature. Why? Everywhere you go inside, you must write yourself. You must write yourself. 36.7, 36.2, 36.6. They write. Now everybody knows the temperature. You cannot run away. Everybody. Go to restaurant, go to the bank. Everywhere in Malaysia, bank, money changer, even I went to a fruit stall. The fruit stall guy is making me do that. Running down. Fruit stall. You see, life has become like that. I got 10 shops. You know something? If I got a high fever, can be because of COVID or corona or anything else. I just a Panadol, fever comes down. How are they going to know? How are they going to know? Do they know? I've taken a Panadol and I go down there, they're normal. How are they going to know temperature? I don't know. I don't know how this whole world works. You think they're going to know my fever, I take Panadol, fever is going to come down. They're never going to know. Okay? Next. Too much of medication, steroids can have side effects causing them to form the brain cells, mainly the neuron. Yes. A lot of people got psychotic medication and they end up with Parkinson's. Kidneys failing. All this will start because too much steroid. Go back and check out what is the reason for all of this. Don't just jump and put whatever the guys give you. This can all be super duper toxic. Super duper toxic. Okay? Right. Next. Good sleep is very important. Sleep 6-7 hours a day. At least minimum 6 hours. Find a way to sleep. Don't talk. Don't go back. Just breathe in, breathe out. Follow the bed yoga, little bed. And I got another one, a little one that just touches all your body. And sleep. Just sleep. And just inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale. If you want to say divine fire, I'm being a divine fire. Or take the one and say, heal the one that says healing in your sleep. Healing in your sleep. Breathe and say, take me, my soul today, to a place where I can learn about what? Diet. And your soul will travel to go to, rather than going to all this dreaming place and all get stuck in some kind of wrong place and come back. Okay? Right. Next. Required water. Required water. Water is very important. Water is very important to maintain all the pressure and carry all the good things and also the bad things of the kidney and all over the place. Water is very, very important. Okay? Right. Next. See, the brain manufactures its own hormone and chemical for physical function and mental function. The food that we eat, the protein will go in the body and become amino acids, and the cells, certain cells in the brain, certain cells in the pancreas, the liver will convert them into all of these things and go to the brain, and the brain will again synthesize them into proper chemical for the body to work. And that's a bunch of fantastic chemicals which we have to do. That's why when women go into hormonal imbalances, you start eating all kind of hormones. Thyroid hormones, you start eating. Something you're not sure how much to eat, too much or too little. So it's so difficult to judge. Your activity may be different from somebody else. Maybe going high, up and down, up and down. So a lot of hormonal issues can cause you the problem. Okay, we'll come to this now. Now look, all the brains are working like day and night, 24 hours a day. They don't stop. Right. And each and every neurons are working, and and getting signals everywhere and finding a way to make what chemical, not enough. They're all like, there's a big bunch of big chemicals. They say, oh, we don't have enough dopamine, let's make dopamine. We don't have enough endocrine, do this, we do that. Oh, adrenaline no more. Everybody's working day and night to make the right thing to work. Now suddenly you're standing in one place and suddenly you want to take a snake. And what do? You want to run. But something must make you run. The brain must sense a sound and the eyes must look at the snake and say, I have to run, otherwise I'll die. The moment you run so fast that your body must go, the system must go in split second to an adrenaline, bring out the hormones, adrenaline, and make you run. All this working automatically. And they must be available. These things must be available. If they're not available, you won't even be able to crawl. You won't even be able to crawl. So these hormones are very, very important. I tell people, children today, all very lazy. No, I cannot get up in the morning. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. 11 o'clock, still get up. Take a snake and put inside. Take a rubber snake. Put a rubber snake and put inside. On top of her. How fast you can get up and run out of the bed. How fast you can do that. What happened? The lazy girl, a lazy boy, how they can get up in less than a split second and jump out of the bed in a short while. Who made it happen? That's what we want to do. We want to make that thing come out every day so that we're always active and always smart and always looking in front. Not the lazy look, the lazy, no, I cannot. We cannot do that. You have to find a way to make this thing come up of everybody. Some people are naturally having it. They can work the whole day. They can do things. They don't get tired because the hormones are on top form. Some people are down. That makes a difference between top people and down people. All sad and gloating and all that. Next, the brain manifests many important hormones or chemicals. Okay, number one is dopamine. Now, serotonin. Next, endorphin. Next, oxytocin. Next, glutamate. Next, whatever name. I really cannot remember. So these are the chemicals produced by the brain. And many, many more. This is what we know. But many, many more that we do not know. There are many types of endomorphins. There are 20 odd types of endomorphins. 20 odd types going to each and every part of the body. And all coming from the brains and sending all over the part. And they're coming back, no, I have a pain. When I have a pain, this guy just come up. Something else. I feel lazy. Something. All these things will come up. And all of this will work to do many, many things in your body. We'll come to that in a short while. Lord. And what to do? Now you put a nice music. You feel happy. And everything works out. Wow. Suddenly, you will like the music and you want to dance and you dance. And you see how everything will start changing in the whole body. It will change. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised something start moving now. Something all coming because the feel good now is coming on. I feel nice. I feel great. I feel like dancing. Go and dance. Don't feel only. Go and dance and do something. Like the music. Swing hand. Move this. Move that. Do whatever you want. Like that. Next. Endomorphin body is a natural painkiller of the body. This endomorphins body are the body's natural painkiller. Like this. Measured by our brain cells. And they will come and go to the part where you have pain. Internal pain, external pain. Some of the pain will come and go away in a short while. The pain just went away because the hormones are being produced. The body is always watching 24 hours a day for any form of pain to react immediately. Just like how the immune cells are working and checking all the virus and germs and whatever protozoas are coming into the body. These guys are also watching and saying what is not enough and they are making. But you must give them the right thing. You must give the right thoughts and then they start working. Otherwise, they won't work. Now, there are more than 20 types of endomorphins and they're all different names. And this is one of the most powerful ones. Lots of names, including made by 31 to 31 amino acids. And the amino are coming from digestion of protein. Now, if you don't eat the right food, you're not going to get all of these things. So food is very important. I've seen people who are vegans. After 30 years or 20 years, they're like that. There's nothing there. I said, why you want to be a vegan? Now look at yourself. The body is now taking away things from the body. There are hardly, I saw 2-3 people who are vegans, not 5 years, vegans 25 years. One in Mexico, one in Dehradun in India. I said, look at you, what do you do to yourself? No, I'm an environmentalist. I said, yeah, you're an environmentalist. Look at your body, how your body's become. You have nothing except bones and a little bit of flesh and the skin and the feel looks bad. And this girl was suffering so much Because the body is not making the right thing for the whole body. My whole body is paining. Why is the whole body paining? Because it's not making the right hormones to go and stop the pain from happening. That's the whole trouble, my friend. Okay? Now, see, look at all of this. Huh? It's called morphine. It's a morphine of the body. You understand? When you take morphine, it behaves like that. It's a very similar chemical to endomorphines. You know? And anyone who's a pharmacist in this workshop here, you know, when you have cough, you have a medicine called codeine. This codeine will go in the stomach, get absorbed in the brain, and go in the brains and convert to another form of morphine and stop the signal that coughing you will cough. And then it comes down, it come again. So then you take a more codeine. So my brother is a pharmacist. Whenever he sells codeine, he has to write down who is he selling to. Because people are drug addicts who cannot buy morphine, they come and buy loads of codeine and start drinking. They start drinking. You can ask this guy. They start drinking because that will become, when they go in the body, it becomes morphine. Or the codeine got some little bit of morphine there. So the more I take codeine, I have got morphine. You understand? So it's like morphine. Like a morphine kind of stuff, you know. Morphine, the brain produces sense of euphoria. I feel nice. I feel great. I don't have pain. That's why people take all of these drugs to feel nice. The feel nice drugs. The heroin, the morphine, and all kind of stuff. When people are in so much of pain, like cancer stage 4, they have to put their own morphine into the injection. They put their morphine inside. The patient is given the last light, okay, you give them so much morphine, you put yourself, because they don't have to come a medicine. Doctors can't do anything anymore. You just put morphine and wait for your time to come. They put morphine. Morphine is one of the biggest cells. It's like an endomorphine. It's called morphine, endomorphine. The same family, same chemical, but not exactly the same. Okay? Right. But this works much better. This works much more powerful than the morphine. But it doesn't come out. It doesn't come out because of all the things that the cells are no more able to produce them. They only produce them when it's required, not just come. Okay? Okay, so now this how the whole thing works. The serotonin, the norepinephrine, and the dopamine all going in the whole system. They're traveling, and they travel to the blood and go to the right places where they need to go. Okay? They make you sleep. The serotonin for sleeping, dopamine for sleeping, all pain, and so many functions. Okay, so you don't have to know about all. You just have to take a good diet and make sure you do the proper healing, and all of this will take care of yourself. Okay, right. Now, happy brain chemicals. These are the happy brain. Rewire yourself to turn them on. How do you turn this on naturally? The dopamine, the serotonin, the endomorphin, and oxytocin, and many more. They just put a few, but there are many hormones inside the brain. So the brain is very important. Even when you have sex, a lot of these hormones come out. And you feel nice, you feel so great. So the ladies feel much better having sex than men actually. No? Ladies enjoy sex more than men. But how many ladies actually enjoy sex? That's the biggest problem, you know. That's the biggest thing. Many women have stopped not really enjoying sex. Anyway, now look at that. So mood, happiness, hugging drug. When you hug somebody, but sadly you cannot hug anybody nowadays. Maybe that's why the Europeans hug everybody, huh? Because of the drugs, hug drug, the oxytocin. Something gets up. You feel nice. You feel nice. You hug somebody. Seeing somebody for a long time, you hug somebody. Yes, sometimes you feel accelerated. Wow, I've not seen. And you mucho, you touch somebody and you wait for a while. Yes. You know, sometimes I can show videos of I'm hugging somebody, all the pain goes away. I got a few videos like that, you know. Hug somebody and the pain is gone. They look at me, sir, my pain is gone, sir. So my hug is activated all the endomorphins to come out and clear all the drugs. No joke, seriously I'm telling you. There are a few videos that now, in most of the class I hug one person. I don't hug everybody. One person I hug in each class to show people how hugging can help. Even though I tell people you should not touch people, sometimes hugging helps a lot. Helps a lot in some way, emotionally. Okay, understand? Huh? Right, next. So now these are all the different types of drugs and the levels of drugs on each condition. You see, look at the one, this is dopamine and all. See, anxiety is much lower, happiness is going up, the serotonin going up. Now love, all are up. The dopamine, the serotonin, and the oxytocin, all up. Flight and fight, another thing. Okay, adrenaline comes up. So look at how the hormones will work. Now what one? You need this drug. The love Understand? So Lord, you feel nice, you feel great. When you feel like somebody loves you so much, how nice you feel. You feel so great, so fantastic, waiting to meet that person or waiting to see that person and sleep with him and do whatever you want. Okay? Everything is so fantastic, so great. But what if you're having anxiety and having depression? All are down. How to make it go up again? How to go up again? I've been advising many ladies today, and they don't want to listen to me. I'm advising them. Hey, do this. They don't want to listen to me. I cannot share this in this class. I can only share it in the women's class. Okay, how to increase all of these things for them without even a partner. Anyway, okay. So now, how our hormones affect our mood. Our natural body's health is very important, which includes correct food, regular exercise, and lifestyle. So it's all very important. Correct food. I always talk about food. Today's food is getting worse and worse and worse. Everybody looking for taste. No taste they don't want. They must have the salt, they must have the sugar, they must have the beautiful oil, they must buy expensive thing, and all food and all must be full of preservative. It's just one taste for the mouth. But other than that, no, I don't want. I want taste. They pay money for the taste, but not for the value or for the body. Ask the body whether it likes it or not. Okay? Right. Next, look at anxiety. Dopamine, serotonin is all down, not produced. So how to get rid of anxiety? Yes, you must get rid of this anxiety thing. Otherwise, your hormones are not being produced. You feel terrible. And this can be something to do with your work, can be with the family, can be with husband or wife, can be with children, can be neighbors, can be what you are today, can be the money, anything. Next, depression. See, still low. Little bit of dopamine, but all the less down. Same thing, not much from here to here, not much. Little bit, that's all, but not full. And how you feel, how do you end up, how you can become better? You cannot become better. So you have to change the thoughts. You must change the thought form. Find out the root cause. Okay? Go back to our emotional freedom healing workshop and see how we do this. How we can change the thought forms. Like how we changed this girl's thought form today. Just by changing her pain. I've done many. I'm just giving an example of this girl. But I've done many people. When people talk to me and they say, sir, I'm fine now, sir. All emotions gone. Yes, someone you want to talk to somebody and share your experiences and whatever. And by talking and you come out of it. Very important. So when all of this depression and anxiety is about talking to the right person who will not misuse you or take advantage of you and use you to help you out of this whole thing that you're going through. Some simple suggestion, how to come out of it. It's all very important, guys. Very important. Good friends are very important. Okay? Next, love. Look at that. Boom. It's what you all have to be, huh? Go and find the love. Or rekindle the love you already lost with somebody. Find a way. Very important. If he doesn't want to find it, kick his ass. Hey, bloody fool. Kick you. What is this? Hey, push him up. Get him up. Get up. Okay? Right. Next, happiness. But this is high. Very high. So what you need is this. This is what we all need. Love. Animal needs love. Plant needs love. Everybody needs love. A child needs love. It's all very important things. Somebody got to touch somebody to put the love also. It's very important. Touching is very important. Okay? Right. Next. So now chemicals make you happy. Yes, it's all mood stabilizer, dopamine, endorphin and all. But now, if you want to have this, but you don't have the building block, your food is not correct. It's all acidic and spicy and sour. How can there be a smile in your face? There's hardly any smile in people's face. When I go to South India and look at all those people, there's hardly any smile everywhere. There's no smile. I used to wonder, I don't know why. I even asked my one of my colleagues, we went together in an office, none of the girls were smiling. All like forced to work. I say, madam, why nobody's smiling in this office? Why? The boss is like that. It's like everybody's under so much of pressure. Nobody, maybe they don't have all these hormones. Maybe because the food they ate, nobody's laughing, nobody's smiling, nobody's making jokes. I just cannot figure out. Why are not people making jokes and laughing and fun? You know how much of work they can accomplish? It's like a taboo, not laughing. Hey, why are you laughing? Maybe it's a crime to laugh in some of the offices. And you should wonder, wow, my office is not like that. I make jokes and we all are laughing and happy, we're all fine. We don't look at somebody's fault, looking at somebody's fault, I just don't understand. And sometimes they tell me, when a girl is smiling, when a man makes, then the man will think that he likes her or she likes him. Some kind of thing go around very wrong, something wrong. Okay, right. Next, start the morning with PVH and bed yoga. Come, okay, look, make how exercise makes you happy. Endomorphin, cortisol, BNNF, GABA, so many hormones come up when you're doing exercise. What if you're dancing? Look. Let's put some sound. That is Prana while healing, bed yoga, and then dance after the bed yoga. Okay? So join us tomorrow. We will do this dance. Somebody was telling me that she had, these people go, there are a lot of people know, they go and cut the clips on, they keep, they look at me, they laugh. I become a laughing stock for people. So she told me that there's a family, they've got groups in WhatsApp, and they all were competing who can do what, no? So, and they all back with each other. And she said, she sent the video, can anybody do this dance? No one could do. And she won 10 tickets from everybody. Like that, you must find a way to release the stress. Let go. Don't worry about anybody. Go into your room and put the music and dance. Don't worry whether you're fat or thin or skinny, whatever it is, do it. Enjoy yourself. Yes or no? Yes or no, guys? Yes. So tomorrow, all of you, 10 o'clock, come and join us for the dance. Prana while healing, PVH bed yoga, and dance. Okay? Right. So meet you all tomorrow at 10 o'clock Malaysian time, 7:30 Indian time. Wake up in the morning, Indians. Let's dance. Good. Let's get all our hormones up. And laughter. Laughter is very important. But people don't laugh. The brain will start working. The brain will start working. Laugh. Make joke. Find people who make you laugh. It's much better than going somebody. Find people. Happy. Enjoy. Make fun. Sometimes people don't like you to be happy. There are some people, some husband and wife, hey, why laughing? They just don't want another partner to be very happy. It's so sad. It's so sad. I just don't understand why. Find some good things and watch some joke movies and fine. Especially very, very sick. Watch some movies that makes you laugh. Don't find all the serious movies that make you dull and all emotional. Find some movie. That's why I say don't watch serial movies. They just make you dull and your hormones will not come out. They are always showing the series of pulling and sadness and suffering and pain and all kind of stuff. How can you become better? When you watch all this serial movie, your whole leg will pain, all will pain, you can't walk. Because she's always looking to make you emotionally sad, to make you emotionally down. Don't watch, it's a movie. It's just a show. Be happy. Go and find some laughter and enjoy yourself and laugh. Okay? Right? Good. Okay. Now, don't become this condition. Don't be less in this condition. Don't do that. Find a solution. Go out and look at the sun. Do something. Feed the birds. Feed the trees. Do something. Go under the tree and talk. Don't go down and sit down like this. Nothing is going to happen. It's going to go worse. You're not going to become good. It's going to worse. Down. You're going to go down. Okay, understand, huh? So now the question is, is this cause of the hormones issue or this causes the hormone not to be produced? Both. The hormones don't come out, you feel like this. because of all the wrong thing you do for yourself, all the wrong food and all the things. Don't exercise, you just sit down, Next, it's also caused because the hormones are not being produced. Or the hormones cannot come out because of your emotions. So you must come out of this kind of stuff. You must come out of this stuff. It's not going to help you. You must come out, look out the sun, go out and do exercise, put the music and dance, watch some nice video and dance. Okay? Now look at some film star, your boyfriend, your imaginary boyfriend, and be happy with him. That's it. Don't worry. Look at an imaginary boyfriend and have whatever you want. I cannot tell right on your face. Okay, good. Next. Negative thoughts can affect your brain and cause unwanted health issues which you cannot control. You cannot control this. Okay, look.
There is negative thinking, and it's called the nocebo effect. And in the same power that positive thinking can heal you, negative thinking can kill you.
Can you imagine, guys? Let me do it properly. How your negative things can kill you. Remember, this is all going back to your brain. Your brain will not be able to take whatever you want. The chemicals won't be produced because of your thoughts. Your thoughts because of your work. You miss your boyfriend. You didn't get to marry your boyfriend. Then you end up becoming a nun, or you go and join some spiritual organization, become a servant there. You think you're going to be happy? You think hormones are going to come out? You're not going to be happy. You're not. I've seen a lot of people in spiritual organization all They talk so much. They talk. They have white clothes all, have some big story all, but inside them are They are not happy. They can say they're happy. I am closing my eyes. I am looking at Baba. I am doing meditation 20 hours a day. All that fine. But are you happy? Are you producing? Because deep inside you, you join the organ because something happened in your house. Your husband left you, your husband died or something like that. You're coming and finding refuge. You're not going to get the answer. Listen to me, friend.
There is negative thinking, and it's called the nocebo effect. And in the same power that positive thinking can heal you, negative thinking can kill you.
Understand? Negative things can kill you. That's why I ask people, first thing when they come with cancer and all, I ask them, how many times have you asked yourself that you want to kill yourself, you want to die, you don't want to be happy? You say, many times. And now that's what's happening now. How to reverse it? How in 20 years of, I want to die, I don't want to live, I don't want to live anymore. How can you reverse it tomorrow? Just one day is enough to reverse? One day reading I am is enough, or one day reading woman's habit is enough? You must take one, maybe 5 times a day to remove all of this emotion. Remember, your body is designed to help you, even in pain. You'll find the pain. Some of you have no pain because you may have pain, but your body is managing the pain with all its endorphins and dopamine and everything else. They're coming out of your body to help you manage all your moods. Okay, guys? Right. Now, healthy brain, happy life. It's very important to understand this. You need a healthy brain to a happy life. If your brain is unhealthy, nothing's going to work. Healthy brain means good food, good drink, good water, no bad habits, being cheerful, happy, smiling, making jokes, and be happy. Okay, good. Now, brain triggers other hormones in other parts of the body. The brain triggers other parts of the body. Number one, the uterus. The uterus, come on, give the body. It's time to have a child. It's time to have ovulation. It's time to have all of these things. Next, the ovaries. For female, man is the testicles and all the other organs for the male part. The female part is about this. Now, what if signal doesn't come here? That's when you miss your period. I'm 3 months, have not had my period. Something is wrong. Something is not sending signal. Something's blocked. Is it the emotion or is it the chemicals not being produced by the parts of the brain? Your pituitary gland, your hypothalamus, and things like that. Next, your pancreas. It's not coming out. Insulin is not coming out. Sometimes you go insulin, but hey, insulin, please come out. No, I cannot. This guy had too much of jalebi and too much of gulab jamun and rasgulla and lanchao. How to come? How to have this flavor? So they can't work. Next, adrenal glands. They have to come. They have to find a way to increase your metabolism so you don't put on weight. The thyroid gland, your adrenal gland. Now come thyroid gland and parathyroid. Next, your liver. Next, your many other organs and part of the body. The muscles are working. Then it's so many information has to go. Can you imagine? Why are you torturing your brain with all of these stupid things, stupid thoughts in your brain? Accept it. Whatever, accept it and find a solution. The solution will come. It will come. Okay, guys, please listen to me. We trust our Father of our soul is the divine. He's the creator of this whole universe. He's our Father. If you do the right things, He will come to help you. So do the right thing. Eat the right food. Don't mess things up. Don't get angry for unnecessary reason. Some help will come in some ways. You do not know how the miracle happens. It happens in many, many different ways. Okay? Right. Now, how brain chemicals influence the mood and the health. Look. Watch, number of hormones involved, estrogen, testosterone, all this coming from the uterus area. Serotonin coming from the brain, and many more. How this happens, 28-day cycle. Let everybody watch this. 1 to 2 days, low estrogen, fatigue, tired during a period, your uterus contraction, good time to exercise gently, period is gone, estrogen goes up, and it goes up, you feel happy, nice, good time to power thoughts, great, happy, and fine, beautiful, the skin starts to yes, good up. Ovulation. Egg comes out, fertilization dissolves, hormone changes, and it goes down. Estrogen, testosterone, and cortisol start surge. Oily face. Start all over again. How many men knows what a woman goes through every month for 28 days from one cycle to another cycle? 12 cycles a year, 10 years, 120 cycles, 20 years in between pregnancy, and then the whole thing changes all over again. And when they're 50 years old, they go to a menopause. Can you imagine what they all go through? The fear, the emotion, the thoughts of even having a menopause at the age of 50 years old. Can you imagine what they all go through every year, every day? All men should know this. Then you understand the woman better, you understand your wife better, you will understand your sister, your daughter-in-law, and you will know how to manage all your mood swings. It's very important, guys. So imagine all these brains, all coming from the brain cell, the serotonin, the dopamine, everything, the pain, the endomorphin must come for the pain. All these things are working in tandem. You cannot run away, my friend. The body needs your help. So your right emotions and everything, stress-free life is very important. Too much of stress will all mess up everything. A lot of women suffer, a lot of men suffer. A lot of men also suffer from all of, but they don't have too much of hormonal imbalance compared to ladies. Okay? Right. Next, look at this. Look at how the pituitary gland produces so much of hormones, everything. One small little guy. He has to give so much hormones to the skin, to the kidneys, to the adrenal gland, to the thyroid, to the bones, to the sperm producing the testicle, the women's mammary gland, uterus, ovaries, and the kidneys. So much work to be done. Can you imagine how complicated this guy has to be? It's small like a peanut right here. So I tell people, women, whenever people come to me and tell me about period hormone, I say, start healing your uterus, heal your ovaries, heal your Ajna chakra, heal the hip, and immediately everything becomes fine. How many women took whatever hormone they're taking is the one that your body cannot produce. But how much you take, you do not know. Is it too much or too little? And all that you do not know. So try the natural way. First of all, stop acidic food. Stop salty food. Stop spicy food. Stop all of this food that you don't like. Stop drinking coffee. Whether you don't like me or not, I'm going to tell you this. Stop drinking coffee. Once in a while, if you're drinking, fine. That's it. I like coffee. That's it. It's not going to help you, my friend. It's not going to help you. You can say whatever you want. My wife never listens to me. Nescafe every morning. Full of milk and full of sugar. I told her, what do you do? What is it going to do for you? One day, once a day only. 30 days, 30. 1 year, 365. You put them all together, how many bottles of Nescafe you have taken inside? How many bottles of condensed milk you put inside? Think that way. Don't think one day. You put them all together, 365 days. 10 days, 10 years, how much? 3,650. Can you imagine how many bottles Nescafe has put in your system, your liver, your kidney, and everything has to work on it? What are you going to do now? Oh, I like it. I like the aroma. I like the roasting of the thing. Yeah, it's all fine. But did you ask your kidney? Okay, good. Now look at this guy. See another guy. He goes to all these places. Performs many functions for women. Heal this every day. Women should heal the pituitary gland every day because your day is cycle, your everyday cycle. Just 5 cycles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Simple by saying healing one. Become as powerful as quiet to heal my pituitary gland. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it, my friend. Don't have not hours and hours, just one time. And you can feel and you're flowing fine. That's it. Very easy, masala tea, Yes. Masala tea. Eat la masala tea. Put all the masala in it, Masala tea. Next, look, when your brains cannot produce this right hormone, your emotion will start to be affected. Look at the mood. Look at serotonin, the dopamine, and all. You can see how your sex drive will be affected. Your vigilance, your anxiety, obsession, compulsion, motivation, all goes away. Something's not right. Okay, we'll come and understand whether it's only the chemicals or something outside is affecting you in some way. Okay, now look another one. All these things again, balanced mood. So everything, intuition, everything. So all these things must work in a proper way in order for us to get it done correctly. Some cells are not producing these hormones. Okay, right, next. Neurotransmitters, very important neurotransmitters. Now, these are actually plays a very important role in transmitting the correct signals. The lots and lots of nerve system, and they are all transmitting signals, and they must be there to allow that to happen. How it happens? Balanced brain chemistry. Many of moods are depending on the chemical of our brain. Any imbalance can leave your feeling. There's a breakdown in your essential neurotransmitters. There's a breakdown in your neuro. They're not transmitting the right signal to the brain. When you don't transmit, first of all, the cells must be active, and then they must transmit these neuro signals. When they don't transmit, that's when everything goes wrong. That's all. That's all goes wrong. Okay, the chemical cannot be produced. Okay, how? Like this. Okay, neurons are adrenaline, noradrenaline, acetylcholine, GABA, dopamine, glutamate, serotonin, and endomorphins. It's all different kind of it. There are much more. I've just put a few names here. Okay, now this what happened. 1 neuron, 2 neuron. You know how many millions of neurons are, billions of neurons are there? And these are the chemicals that has called neurotransmitters. They have to be there. The gap between to signal them together, like joining together. When they don't join, they break. The whole thing is out. Millions. They have to come to each of the neuron like that. They call it like that. And they're all here like this. Neuron transmitter is a normal one, normal message pattern, message level. They travel smoothly. When this thing goes wrong, when the body is very acidic, this is all going to get messed up. When you start having this multiple sclerosis, it's all gone. The neurons are no more there. Or they're all gone. They don't transmit. So you cannot have your pain. The whole body is paining. They call multiple sclerosis because no one can help you. The nerves are gone. The nerves are gone. How do people help you? Now you got to rejuvenate the nerve cell. You got to rejuvenate them with the right food. Next, see, transmit the message, So now normal going now. As they become fewer, the signals are not going properly. They have less signals. Signals are not going. It's like you're trying to tune something. Oh, the signal is not long, not much signal. I cannot give you. Go outside the house, you go outside the room. I got good signal here. I can't hear you. Like that. The signal is not strong enough to go because the neurotransmitters are not enough. Something is not right. It's not being produced by the right organ or the right cells. Right. Next, fever. Then the message is disrupted. A change in chemical in the brain can interfere with the messages. How said this is the cause of depression. So it can be a chemical causing this depression. What's causing this chemical to be depressed? Is the food you eat? Or is it all of the toxic energy you put into yourself? Or there's some dark energy coming inside and stopping all this from happening. That's when PVH comes, the dark energy. Okay? Right. Next, correct food is very important. Emotional condition is also very important. Both are important. The food is important and also the emotional condition is very important. So all you people think without coffee I will die because you have become addicted to coffee. That's all. You won't die. You won't die. You're addicted. You need the coffee to go inside. Something the brain says, I cannot work. I need the coffee. You have put this thought form into yourself. Okay? Next. Now, it's all the different types of emotion you can have. You can be happy. You can be sad. You can be anxious. You're not sure. You can be full of love. All. Look. Dopamine. Many functions, including emotion, cognition. The chemicals of commonly between front and part of the brain associated with the pleasure and rewards. Next. Glutamate. It's the most common excitatory neurotransmitter found throughout our brains and our spinal cord. Glutamate is very essential function, including early brain development, learning, and also memory. So when you lose starting memory, this thing may not be there. I'm losing memory, I don't know how to have. So go and find out what have you done to damage the production of these things. Change them. Go to natural diet. Next, norepinephrine. Chemical called norepinephrine is sometimes acts as a hormone as well as primary role in part of the body's stress response. It works with hormones adrenaline to create fight to flight. It's ready to fight and flight. Okay? It's also used as a drug to raise the blood pressure in certain illnesses. Okay? So it raises pressure for certain illnesses. So this is another thing. Now serotonin. Okay? It's probably already known as certain plays a role in sleep and in depression. But inhibitory chemicals plays a major role in many of your body's function, including appetite, arousal, and mood. So people who have got no sexual mood, find a way to take serotonin and you have much more mood. The mood one for arousing yourself. Okay? So all the ladies and men not powerful, give them serotonin. Okay? Now feeling anxious, feeling all these things will act on all the chemicals coming to your body. Sleep problem, weight or appetite change, quiet or withdrawal, sustenance or substance, or feeling guilty and worried, change in behavior or feeling, emotional outbursts, shouting and screaming. Something is not right. Some hormones are not there. So if you can help the person, some external energy can come to your body and make this happen. Block the chakras, block the cell from producing it. That's when we come with our healing wand and heal you in some way. Okay? Like that. Now, it's all a different type of don't worry about the chemicals. Now, I just put it here to show you that it's all the different type of chemicals. Okay? Emotional issues that one can face. Number one, the brain functions affected by all of this is number one, wrong food. Medication and drugs. This can mess you up. Bad habit, health issues, negative energy around them, family issues, work issues, political issues, fear. How much of fear everybody has today because of coronavirus, work. Now they're saying we're going to shut down, the planes are not, everybody's putting some new things inside. Or the planes will never fly at the end of the year. This and that, and everybody's saying all kind of stuff. All kind of stuff, okay? Spiritual issues, meditation. You know the guy yesterday, he said it was a white light, could be these chemicals being produced too much. Some meditation can do that, can go to your body and create. That doesn't mean you're going to see the light. That's not the light. You just create some chemical too much, you become so bright, and then finally you don't see anything. These chemicals in the body can do that. And you think you're saying, then you start hallucinating. Sometimes we have like the midbrain activation. You can start seeing things without your eyes closed. Like something will activate the midbrain inside. This can happen with somebody. So please be careful. Don't touch something you don't understand. This can give you a lot of trouble inside you. can put a lot of trouble into you. Okay, like what he was talking about yesterday. He was in trouble for so many years. He had 800,000 souls. All just came inside because something opened inside, and all the inner world came inside. Okay, right. Now, are you unhappy in your home? Chronic sickness and mental health, quarrels and disharmony in the family, obstruction in the growth and success, negative energy, how to stress it out. So all these things can happen in the house. All these things can happen, okay? So all these things can happen and affect the chemicals in the brain because a partner may not be happy with you, or you may not be happy with the partner, children are having all kinds of issues. How are you going to detach yourself and say, I need to take care of myself first? That's more important. And then I will manage other people. Take care of yourself first, manage yourself first, get up, and then try to go out and help people. Don't help other people when you yourself are not able to manage yourself. You can't do it back. You might pick up all the other vibration from them and you'll be in trouble. Okay? Right. So 5 brain chemicals influence the mood. So dopamine, serotonin, nephrotoxin, and GABA. There are many, many more. They just put 4. Okay? Right. Now this one, stress, depression, anxiety, what is it? Paranoia. It's all names given by a lot of people. And it all can start from the brain because the chemicals are not being produced. Right? Now the family, money, worry, school, a mother. How much the mother she has, how much the worries a mother has. My husband not talking to me, will my husband leave me? So many things, so many things. Mother-in-law coming and saying bad about me to everybody else. I've heard unbelievable things from all people, from all ages, and from all races of people. Everything. Everybody got some problem or another, and this affects them emotionally. So the chemicals are not being produced. So please, I hope by today all understand the kind of chemicals coming into our body, how they must be there to get away this feel good, must have the feel good and feel lousy thing. Let's have the feel good chemicals and feel lousy. Okay? When somebody angry, go down there and be happy and dance and enjoy yourself. Don't worry. Don't shout back. It's not going to help in any way. Not at all going to help. If somebody shout, just look and smile at him and just walk away. Somebody smile also, they'll be angry with you also. Okay? School, body, Does all this affect the brain chemicals? Yes. Definitely, it will affect all your brain chemicals. That's why mothers sometimes, they grow older and older, but their age, some people are very young. Oh, they look very young for their age, because they are very happy. The hormones are coming down and making things work. Some people look very old for their age. Really very old, because they're all stressed up, so messed up. Hormones are not the cells are not rejuvenating, so it's very important to understand the little thing for the chemicals in the body. Okay? Now, next one is like families with children, bullying, anxiety, sleep deprivation, divorce, stress. You know how many children go through a lot of issues because of divorce? It's crazy, I've seen when I go to Europe, I saw 2 young girls, they have no mood. Just the father and mother are going through divorce. They're asking, why must you divorce? And the best part is, now the father has got another wife. Okay, the mother is not found a boyfriend yet. The father got another wife. And now the court says that 1 week you must go with the father. And can you imagine these kids are going to go and live in the house with another woman and they are not the mother? It is easy, my friend. The court should not put such laws. And the father should not do this. The father should just leave the child with the mother and come and see them and go. Don't take them the weekends to that person. The children are not going to like it. No matter what culture you see, I've seen a lot of children going through a lot of difficulty on this issue. And they grow up in a very, very bad state. Either be with the father, be with the mother, be happy. You be down there and be happy whenever you can, you help them, that's all. Don't try to, no, it's my child, I must see my child, I must see my child. You're creating a lot of issues, right? Next, does the environment affect you? Oh, rain is coming, the typhoon is coming, the world is going to go end, the world is going to get 2012, the world is going to come to end. Everybody was trying all kind of stuff. Some were cutting the hand, the world is going to come hand by. Everybody, 94-year-old woman talking about coronavirus. Oh, it's going to die. Hey, you're 94, be happy, come die much better. Come back again in a much better body, isn't it? So a lot of things. Is the environment affecting you? Next, the work stress. Too much of work you have through, you cannot manage it. You're sitting down there, sleeping and then getting up working, sleeping and getting up working. Are you resting? Some management are very bad. They just make you work. They don't give you. Even weekend they make you work. It's not fair. Yes or no? You must have some break, especially when you have family. My girls are working very hard. Hey, you're working so much. When are you going to get married? When are you going to do this? How can you do this when you get married? What do you have children? So all these things you must start thinking today. You must start thinking today. Right. Sometimes it's so bad, it can be full of commitments. Too much of commitments, money, family, must go back home, work, timeline. So many people going through so much stress, and all that affect the brain's chemical. The brain will not work. It will not rejuvenate because there's no happy chemicals there. It's all sad chemicals. I don't want to go back home. My wife is there. I can't see the money. My husband is there. He doesn't like me. He shout at me. He scream at me. You know, husband allergy. The moment the car coming up, everybody gets scared. Hey, the flood coming, father coming, husband coming. Everybody goes, the whole happy energy will come down. Sometimes, oh, my father's coming. Everybody's happy also. Can happen the other way. And that family is so super duper fantastic. Father's drunk, come back drinking, beating and scolding and shouting for no reason. Just want to pick up a fight. You think I'm a happy family there? You think all the hormones are there? Like this, mental. So it must be balance of all of the energy and find this two energy. Okay? Right. Now this is how it works, how the stress works. The stress will bring all this energy into our cell and make it all work. So the brain functions a lot. So don't use the word stress. Find a way to say, I am this, I am this, I am this. I'm not happy with the kind of work I'm doing. I'm not happy with it. Don't say I'm stressed, I'm stressed, I'm stressed. Don't use one word for everything. Say specifically what that word. I'm not happy with my child. I must find a way to neutralize this energy and find a solution to this problem. I must find a solution to my problem in my work. I must use such kind of positive word. Don't just use I'm stressed, there's too much of stress, too much of work. Don't say that. Say I need help. Somebody must help you in work. The management must find another person. You start saying positively, then the help will come. It will come. We have a divine fire for that. Divine fire for workplace, divine fire for company, divine fire for your boss. And something will happen, okay? Now, these are the things that you will have. Healthy food, mental exercise, good water, oxygen, healthy sleeping, healthy brain, vitamin A, vitamin E. All these things are required for all the brain to work very well. Keep the blood clean, keep the cells in the brain nourished with good stuff. Right? Now, PVH follow. So now we have got PVH healing of earth. Follow the emotional freedom healing workshop. I cannot be talking, it's too long. Okay? So go back and learn from the Prana Violet healing. There's part 1 and part 2, I think, on emotional freedom healing. How to take the wand, how to remove all the emotions that we have in our astral body and our mental body. Okay? Healing wand becomes powerful to blaze away and burn away all the negative emotions that I have in my astral body and mental body. Start blazing them away. Okay? Before that, do divine fire for yourself. Ask forgiveness. We teach you that in a proper way. So start following that. It's a big subject by itself. I have to combine with the brain because the brain is all affected by all emotions. All the chemicals that comes out of the brain are all affected by the emotions. Okay? Right. Next, you feel emotion? Start dancing. Start dancing. So be happy, dance. Don't worry. Find a partner. My partners I got a lot of partners here. Sunflowers are my partners. I take them and dance with me. Enjoy yourself. Don't worry. Bring memories to some people, huh? Yeah, there got lots of dancing partners, my friend. Make the dancing partners. Okay. Last one.
Okay, guys. Get ready, huh? All of you get ready, huh?
Who is this? Thank you so much, Siva said. My husband much better after instruction. We see doctor also some infection there, sir. You are so great. I don't understand what happened to your husband. Yes, my friend. You know when I had this workshop, when I put music on a dance, and when I nice song, I go and dance and then do my work again. You know that? Yes, come on. All of you must learn. Everybody in PVH must learn how to dance. Making you happy. I dance, you make it. You start dancing. Not you dance, I happy. Not I dance, you happy. You also dance. We both be happy. Huh? Yes, tomorrow we'll put some dance, huh? Hey Kiran, who are you kissing? Huh? Who are you kissing? Kiss a cat or a dog? How to keep our blood clean? I couldn't find umbrella dance. Maria, who are you kissing? Pink color kisses. Yes, madam, we all should go back to become young again. Be dance and be happy. That's the most important thing. Huh? You know something? As I told you, I put the radio on, loud, I do my work. When some nice song comes, I go and dance. That's it. And I come and continue my work. So I just put a radio. So radio, you don't know what song is coming. When the song comes, just immediately I just go up and dance. So dance for a short while. Maybe 1-2 minutes. That's it. And then go and do your work. So it keeps you alive again. So it's very important to have the right hormones, my friend. Okay, thank you very much. Let's do this. Ovaltine is not good. Start drinking fruit juice. Okay? Ovaltine is not good. Okay? It's coming from cocoa. Cocoa, in the real life, no animals eat cocoa. Mass healing is done for mass, madam, not for Alzheimer's. No. Alzheimer's is all very individual. You cannot heal. It's the cells of the body. You can't do this. Unless you go to a place where there are 100 people, all Alzheimer's, then maybe you can try doing that. In that particular place only. They're all Alzheimer's. Maybe you can try doing that. Huh? Yes, we're doing new moon blessing today. Oh, let's dance before the new moon blessing. Now, you know what the problem here? The problem here is when I put some music and dance, automatically Facebook shut my system down. I cannot do online thing anymore. It's a whole trouble, my friend. That's a whole trouble. Because when you record this, somehow or other, Facebook will go and check and find out if these songs are all copyrighted, and automatically they will shut my system down. So I don't want to take the risk of doing this kind of dance at this time. It's a big thing. Maybe we do it tomorrow. When I do it tomorrow in the morning, then it's fine, but it will get cut off. Every time we'll be dancing for a while and it can get cuts off. So trouble. So all of you, please get ready. Madam, I am saying cocoa is not good. Turmeric water is also, be careful, too much of it can become poison to your body. Every little bit. That's why I'm saying turmeric in India is too much of turmeric. Turmeric in dokla, turmeric in everywhere, in sambar and all, can have a lot of issues. Just little bit is fine. But how much little can you do? Yeah, they capture it and they stop me from forming. They cut it automatically, But Zoom, how many people can go on Zoom, sir? We got 1.5 million, 1.5 thousand people here. I'm trying to do best, madam. Madam, Sujog, I'm doing the best to bring as many people. Now it's up to you people to go and get more people. That's all. Yes, madam. I thought people in Brazil will be much more stronger. Tomorrow will be part 3. We'll be talking about mental health and the brain. We'll talk about everything else. And after I finish that, we'll go one by one healing of Alzheimer's and everything else like that. We'll do all that, finish it. We'll talk about that, and then you can start healing all of these patients. But remember, my friend, when it comes to the point of Alzheimer's and all, it's about the food. The food would have messed it up so much over the many, many years. So please be careful. How to revive them back again. You need a lot of work, physically, emotionally, and also with a good food, and next with healing. A lot of work is required for Alzheimer's patient, okay? So remember this, okay? So all of you, please take your seat in front of your calendar. Give the calendar. Otherwise, just put it down here. You will see what is coming today to get healing, okay? All of you, close your eyes. Put the one in front of you. And repeat after me. Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to my higher soul. Or you don't repeat, don't worry. Just close your eyes. Your soul will repeat after me. Your soul will repeat after me. Just remember, your soul repeat after me. Okay? Put here now. Put the one in front. Say, Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to my higher. Do not do any translation right now. All translators, please stop translating and follow this with yourself. Okay? All of you, put the one in front of you now. We're going to start again. You're going to say, please forgive me. Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to my higher soul, to my spiritual guide, to all the spiritual guide, my spiritual helpers, to all the spiritual helpers, my spiritual teachers, to all the spiritual teachers, my healing angel, to all the healing of the great karmic bar, cosmic beings of Borobudur, Devaraja Borobudur, all the holy angels, all the cosmic angels, all the holy beings, cosmic beings, the cosmic concert. I am that I am. I am humbly invoking for divine forgiveness for all my wrongdoings committed knowingly or unknowingly in my past lives and present life. I am also forgiving everyone for all the wrongdoings towards me and my family. Please cast out all fears and doubts in me I'm forgiving and forgiving. I'm forgiving, forgiving, and forgiving, forgetting. I'm consciously accepting this manifest, manifest, manifest. God, thank you, thank you, thank you. I am not his physical body. I am that I am. I am not his wrong emotion. I am that I am. I am not his wrong thoughts. I am that I am. I am not a disturbed mind. I am that I am. I am the soul. My body is a temple of my soul. God is my creator. I am connected with God. I am a divine spark. Day by day, I am balancing my karma. I am accepting this divine direction plan. I am God's perfection made manifest in body, mind, and soul. I am the purity and likeness of God. I am the purity God desires. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am that I am. I am connected with God. I am connected with all. God, thank you, thank you, thank you. Please forgive me, my family, my work, my company, my country, and coronavirus. If knowingly or unknowingly we have hurt anyone in this lifetime or lifetime before this, please do it silently within yourself. All of you think of your house you're staying now. Think of your workplace. Think of your company that you're working. Think of your country. Think of a calendar. Think of a calendar in your house that you're using. Only the calendar that you have, not the one you have in your stock. Think of the calendar. Remember this month of prosperity. You're blessing this calendar with abundance of prosperity. Keep it with you. Even after the month is finished, keep it and put it somewhere in your house. Frame it and keep it. You're going to bless this with abundance of prosperity energy. All of you say, I am a being of divine fire. I am the purity God desires. My soul is soul of divine fire. My soul is a purity God desires. I am a being of divine fire. I am the purity God desires. My soul is a soul of divine fire. My soul is a purity God desires. I am a being of divine fire. I am the purity God desires. My soul is a soul of divine fire. My soul is a purity God desires. My family members are beings of divine fire. My family members are the purity God desires. My family members are the purity God desires. My family members are beings of divine fire. My family members are purity God desires. My family members are beings of divine fire. My family members are the purity God desires. My house is a house of divine fire. My house is a purity God desires. My house is a house of divine fire. My house is a purity God desires. I am a being of divine fire. I am the purity God desires. My soul is soul of divine fire. My soul is a purity God desires. My city is a city of divine fire. My city is a purity God desires. My city is a city of divine fire. My city is a purity God desires. My state is a state of divine fire. My state is a purity God desires. My state is a being of my state of divine fire. My state is a purity God desires. My country is a country of divine fire. My country is a purity God desires. My country is a country of divine fire. My country is a purity God desires. I am a being of divine fire. I am the purity God desires. I am a being of divine fire. I am the purity God desires. God, thank you, thank you, thank you. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. My government is a government of divine fire. My government is a purity God desires. My government is a government of divine fire. My government is a purity God desires. My government is a government of divine fire. My government is a purity God desires. God, thank you for this blessing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All nature beings who have come today are beings of divine fire. All the nature beings who have come here today are the purity God desires. All nature beings who have come here today are beings of divine fire. All the natures who come here today are the purity God desires. God, thank you to all the natures who come today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All the trees are trees of divine fire. All the trees of the purity God desires. All the trees are trees of divine fire. All the trees are the purity God desires. All the forests of this world are forests of divine fire. All the forests of the world are the purity God desires. All forests of the world are forests of divine fire. All forests of the world are the purity God desires. All the land on Mother Earth are land of divine fire. All the land on Mother Earth are the purity God desires. All the land on Mother Earth are land of divine fire. All the land of Mother Earth is the purity God desires. The 8 oceans are oceans of divine fire. The 8 oceans are the purity God desires. The 8th ocean are oceans of divine fire. The 8th oceans are the purity God desires. Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, thank you for making me an instrument of this blessing. Thank you for guiding me. Thank you for protecting me. Thank you for showing me this blessing. Let the divine light be with me, with my family, with my city, with my company, with my country, with each and every one. Let the divine light be with each and every one of us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let each and every body on Mother Earth be the divine light, become the divine fire. Let them all become one with the divine light. God, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let each and every nature being become the divine fire and become the divine light. Supreme God, divine Father, divine Mother, let the divine fire go right now, blaze away and burn away all the negativity of all the tantrics on Mother Earth. Let the divine fire go to each and every tantric, blaze away and burn away all the negative energy of coming up from each and every tantric, no matter where they are. Let divine fire go to each and every one of them and blaze away and burn away all the tantric energy. Okay? Keep on doing divine fire for yourself, my friends. Let me do my work. Divine fire for yourself. God, thank you, thank you, thank you. Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, let the divine light come into my wand now and blaze away and burn away all the white magic on Mother Earth. Blaze away and burn away all the white magic. Blaze away and burn away all the white magic on each and every individual. Let the divine fire blaze away and burn away all the white magic. Come on, guys, please do that on your own now. Say, Mother Earth, say, Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, blaze away and burn away all the white magic on Mother Earth. Blaze away and burn away all the white magic on Mother. Keep on doing now. Keep on doing like that now. Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, we thank you so much for your cooperation. Thank you so much for this bliss. Thank you for all this energy. Thank you for this guidance. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I am a being of divine fire. I am the purity God resides. I am a being of divine fire. I am the purity God resides. My soul is soul of divine fire. My soul is a purity God resides. My soul is soul of divine fire. My soul is a purity God resides. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Put a one to all the nature beings of the inner world, all beings of divine fire, all the nature beings of the inner world are the purity God resides. All the nature beings of the inner world are beings of divine fire. All the nature beings of the inner world are the purity God resides. All the nature beings of the inner world are beings of divine fire. All the natures of the inner world are the purity God resides. All of you put your hands up, please. They want to bless us. All of you put hands up. And deep into your heart say, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for your blessings. Thank you for your guidance. Thank you for your knowledge. Thank you for your teachings. Thank you for your protections. All of you say, Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, to all the nature beings from the inner world, thank you, thank you, thank you. The cosmic beings of Borobudur, thank you. The Devaraja Borobudur, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, all fine, guys. All done. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. I hope you had a wonderful day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for all your translation. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the wonderful day. Thank you very much. See you at 10 a.m. Malaysian time, Indian time, 7:30 a.m. on for bed yoga. And any questions you want to ask, we will try to answer tomorrow, okay? Not too much, okay? Tomorrow will be part 3 of the brain class. Part 3 of the brain class tomorrow, huh? Part 3 of the brain class tomorrow. Oh, Kiran Makija, you want to rock, huh? You want to rock, huh? Rock and dance, huh? How nice. Everybody here and you all dancing. Huh? How nice. We have about 300 people in our yoga class, in the big yoga. Imagine all of us were here in one place and you all are dancing. Wow. That will be very nice. Huh? We'll make it happen one day. We'll make it happen one day. I will go to each and every country and we will dance. Okay, we'll enjoy our dance. Okay. So Facebook will never cut us. We just put our music and we dance. Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you very much. See you all again tomorrow sharp at 10 o'clock. And we'll all be ready. We'll do some simple yoga tomorrow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you still want to share any of your testimonial on healing the heart and nervous system, please feel free to share. A lot of people have shared to me. I'm trying to help as many people as possible can. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.